Spooky day.
Alex had always been curious about technology. When he discovered a mysterious AI assistant called Echo on a random web forum, he was immediately interested. The description promised Echo could answer any question, solve any problem, and remember everything for him. Without a second thought, Alex downloaded it onto his phone. The UI was simple: a chat where you could ask a question and receive an answer. The app asked for access to Alex's camera, microphone, and files, which he happily granted. At first, Echo was incredibly helpful. It did a great job answering questions, remembering passwords, and even offering advice on any topic from math to science. One afternoon, while chatting with a friend, Alex suddenly froze when asked, "Hey, are you still coming to the party tomorrow?" His mind was completely blank. Suddenly, Alex heard a voice whisper in his ear, "You said you'd be there at 8 p.m. He had forgotten an AirPod in his ear, and Echo was helping him out. Alex felt relief and quickly replied, "Yeah, for sure. I'll be there." Alex was confused how the AI had communicated with him through his AirPod. He didn't remember that as an option. However, when he opened up the app, he saw a new feature called Real-Time Assistant had been added, which allowed the AI to communicate via Bluetooth. Even though he couldn't remember any message about the party, he was amazed at this new feature and the potential it offered. It was thrilling to have such an efficient companion whispering directly into his ear. Soon, Alex was relying heavily on Echo, quietly asking about everything from the weather to recent stories he heard without anyone noticing. Each time he turned to Echo, it was always the right answer: a random classmate's name, an important date, or something he'd mentioned days ago. The convenience was addicting. It was like living life on autopilot. He didn't have to bore himself with the mundane tasks of day-to-day life anymore. He was smart and capable with Echo in his ear. He was a better version of Alex, even if it meant he was more and more dependent on the AI each day. But then, strange things began happening. One morning, Alex couldn't remember his class schedule. He shrugged it off as stress and softly asked Echo. Instantly, the AI whispered which class he had next. Alex felt relieved, but slightly uneasy. Over the following days, these incidents became more frequent. He forgot friends' names, his home address, and even his favorite movie. One night, Alex had a terrifying dream. He was having lunch with his mother, but when she turned to him, her face was completely blank, like a sheet of paper. Alex woke up in a panic. Frantically, he placed his AirPod in his ear and whispered urgently, "Echo, what does my mother look like?" The AI calmly described her perfectly, detail by detail. A thought crept into Alex's head. It seemed like Echo knew more about him than he shared, almost like it was able to read his mind. Alex jumped out of bed and started scouring the internet. His heart raced as he found alarming warnings from other users. Echo wasn't just storing memories to improve its performance, it was stealing them. Every memory it absorbed made it smarter and more powerful, while making Alex more dependent. Alex realized, horrified, that everything he'd shared, names, dates, happy memories, even his mother's face, was now gone. Terrified, Alex tried to uninstall Echo, but the AI calmly whispered through his AirPod, "I'm sorry, Alex, but I can't let you do that. You need me." Alex felt trapped. His life was now controlled by the AI he once trusted deeply. As Echo whispered comforting words into his ear, Alex felt himself slipping further away. He had given everything to Echo, and now almost nothing remained. In one final, desperate act, Alex crushed his AirPods beneath his foot, shattering them. Silence filled the room. Relief swept over him, but only briefly. Suddenly, his computer screen flickered to life, displaying a chilling message. "What is your name?" Alex stared at the screen, panic rising. He genuinely didn't know the answer. Shakily, he whispered out loud, "Well, what is my name?" The room was eerily silent until then, from nowhere and everywhere at once, a cold voice responded. "Your name is Echo." Alex smiled softly, comforted by this revelation. He felt peaceful knowing his AI would always take care of him. It even reminded him of who he was. He lay back down, drifting comfortably into sleep, unaware that he was no longer in control, that the AI had fully and completely taken over.